Atlanta United Fans TV, 1-0 win against that team from Florida. Yep. Not too bad, but kind of a lot of chances begging. We honestly maybe skirted away with that 1-0 win. What are your thoughts?
I mean, shout out to Brad Guzan. Man of the match performance, a couple off the line saves. He really protected Robinson and Escobar in the first half. So, beating Orlando is always a good thing. Getting 3 points, 4 in a row, good thing. Wish the second goal would have counted. Really, really, really close on that, but I don't know.
Yeah, that squeaky bum time was very squeaky.
Well, no, and they pressed. Orlando really pressed. So to see the defensive moves that we had, random spiderweb. Got my man Fern Solo in here just so in case anybody was wondering, but no, like I said, the team came through. You got 3 points. That's a really, really good performance. I felt like the first half was better than the second. They looked a little tired in the second, but all in all, man, like I said, you can't be unhappy about beating Orlando. That was a great win. They're they're not the best team in the league, but I really like seeing Justin Meram get on the pitch. I think Tito put in an industrious performance. I think Darlington Nagbe is a silent assassin who never shows up in any of the stats or anything like that, but he's that guy that just keeps our pace moving. He keeps our engine moving. And, these are wins that you look back at the end of the season and you say, hey, our playoff position was strengthened by a win like this, where we could have been better, but we got 3 points.
Right. And
one little comment.
Yeah.
We got 6 points in 1 week.
Yeah. That's massive. And in this run,
now it's 9 points actually. If you're counting, Monday through Sunday or Sunday through Sunday, it's however you want to count.
7-day week.
And,
Yes.
and in this run of 8 in 28 days, I mean, every point counts. So whether it's 1-0 or 10-0, I mean, especially with how we started, I'm glad to see us, beating the teams we should. And in some instances, getting lucky, but that's 3 points against Orlando. They still haven't beat us. OFYO, you know how it goes.
Oh, yeah. So, PT finally getting on the score sheet.
Thank you,
God. I mean, your thoughts on, him finally doing that, and is more to come soon?
Thank you, God. I mean, seriously, if there isn't an exaltation and a celebration, more evident than what PT Martinez did. I mean, talk about a weight off a man's shoulders. Hopefully the goals come from that, It was a beautiful finish, upper 90 finish off of a touch from Tito. Tito Villalba, like I said, was the engine today. Him and Darlington Nagbe's effort, while Tito gets the assist and Darlington doesn't have any stats, but you still sit back and you say, without those two guys, is this result the same? No, not even close. But I love seeing PT Martinez be able to open his MLS account, break that duck, and put a goal in the back of the net early.
Yeah.
That's the other thing too, is we could have let them hang. They hung around too long. We should have put more in on them. Those are some negatives that you could work on later, but beating a rival and PT Martinez opening his MLS account, it's a good thing.
Yeah. Now, I mean, speaking of that fatigue, should he, Frank DeBoer, maybe have subbed in some guys earlier? Because now, Wednesday, it's looking probably where it's going to be a lot of rotation.
Yeah, well, you're going to see guys, I really want to see Dion Pereira get a start. I felt like he was kind of robbed of a goal in the last match that we played here at home. So I feel like if you started maybe Dion for Gressel, because Gressel was getting kicked a lot. So maybe if you bring on Dion or... maybe a Lorenowitz or somebody like that, give Hermeti or Nagbe a rest. Mm-hmm. I mean, Vancouver's a good squad out in the West, so it's not going to be an easy match, and you can't rest. And you got another one that follows it right up after that with Red Bulls. So, these cross-country trips, it's weird that we go Vancouver, New York, Salt Lake City. So it's MLS scheduling at its peak. Yeah. Thanks.
Not finest.
At its peak. Do they own a map or a globe? But, no. I mean, we knew all along that 8 matches in 28 days was going to be a tough run. So, with a squad like ours, you gotta put pieces in that are going to work. I think Lorenowitz is probably going to get a start. He hasn't been starting lately, and you might see some guys like I said, like Dion Pereira, maybe an Andrew Carlton, maybe a periphery player that can step in and actually do a piece.
Appreciate the time, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, brother.